So guys, it's been almost a month since I'm using this Infinix Hot 8 as my primary device, and I guess this is the best budget smartphone that you can buy in 7,000 rupees. You ask me why? Watch this complete video, I'll explain. So hey, what's up guys, my name is Zahir and this is a full review of this Infinix Hot 8. So let's begin. So guys, let's start the review with the build and design. As you see, look wise it looks pretty good. It looks very modern. The build quality is full of plastic. Feel wise it is good, but I am hearing some crackling sound. As you see over here, it feels like a hollow here. So the build quality wise, I am not that impressed with this phone. I have been using a lot of Infinix phone and this is the first one that I have encountered this issue. I hope this is only my unit. Guys, if you are using a Hot 8, so let me know that you are getting this type of sound or not. Otherwise, the build and design is pretty fantastic. Even the quality of the buttons is good too. And moving to the front side, we have this 6.52 inches of HD plus display. Holy shit, yeah, it's a huge display. The resolution is less though, but it's a 7,000 rupees smartphone, guys, so I can't complain much. But the overall quality of the display is pretty good. It's plenty of bright, the colors, saturation, everything is pretty fantastic. Especially if you consider the price range, it is on point. So I'm impressed with the display quality too. I am really enjoying the multimedia experience on this phone, be it YouTube videos or Amazon Prime videos. But Amazon Prime cannot able to play HD videos, so that's a bummer in my opinion. But guys, it's a 7,000 rupees smartphone. I have to remind you that a lot of time. Then moving to the eyes of this phone, it has three eyes, basically three rear cameras, and on front it has one camera. The primary rear sensor is 13 megapixel with the aperture of f1.8. Then we have 2 megapixel depth sensor and a dedicated night supporting lens. Basically, I don't know what's the use of that lens. I have did a full camera review of this phone. If you wanna see that, you can go and check that video. You will get to know a lot of things about the camera of this phone. But in short, the rear camera is very much capable to take very good pictures in the daylighting situation. But when we lose the light, it is not that good. And talking about the front facing camera, it has 8 megapixel front facing camera with the aperture of f2.0. I have to say I'm very much impressed with the front facing camera too, especially in the daylighting situation and in the good lighting situation. But when we lose the light, it is not that good. And it has a front facing flash too, which is insane. By the way, the top bezels are pretty less, as you see over here, so that's a good thing in my opinion, especially if you consider the price. By the way, I'm praising about the price because it is a very well priced phone, so no denying on that. After that, moving to the performance, it has Helio P22 chip. Yeah, this is the biggest bummer for a lot of people, but guys, believe me, this chip in this price range is very good. I have played Free Fire, I have played PUBG on this phone. I have did a full gaming review, benchmarks and all. If you wanna see those videos, I will leave the card, you can go and check that out. Overall performance in the day-to-day usage is pretty good. The RAM management is good. By the way, it has 4 GB of RAM, yes, and 64 GB of internal storage. So the day-to-day performance and the heavy performance is good too. So performance-wise, it does not disappoint at all, especially if you consider this price range of 7,000 rupees. I mean, I would love to have a P60 or Snapdragon 625 or 660, 665 but guys, this is a 7,000 rupees smartphone you're talking about, and I'm just impressed with the performance too. I mean, the gaming performance is not that good, so if you wanna play some high-end games, you have to reduce the graphic, otherwise you won't be able to play it smoothly. But it's good phone, guys. Performance wise, I don't have any complaints, especially if you consider the price range. This Helio P22 is built on 12 nanometer, which helps in the battery life too. It's very efficient first of all, and it has only 720p display. Also, it has 5000 mAh battery. Yeah, freaking 5000 mAh battery, which lasts me around 2 days very easily. I'm getting around 8 to 10 to 12 hours of screen on time. It varies depending on the situation, but more than 8 hours of screen on time is very easily possible with this phone. I mean, I'm in love with the battery life of this phone, and they have provided a 5V 2 ampere charger with this phone. Yeah, the charger sucks actually, especially after the 90%, it takes a lot of time to charge. I have did the complete charging test of this phone. If you wanna see that, I will leave the card. You can go and check that out. How much time does it take to charge? But I don't like the charging speed of this phone. If you're okay with the charging it overnight, then that's the great thing actually. While talking about the performance, it has XOS, and it's kind of not my cup of tea in my opinion. I mean, it's a good software with lots and lots of features. I have explained the feature in the top features video. If you wanna see that, I will leave the card. But the feature wise, it's very feature packed, but it's not that optimized. I mean, it's not bad in terms of optimization. It's very well optimized, not as good as like MIUI or ColorOS. ColorOS is also pathetic in my opinion, but this is not that good too. I mean, I would love to have the stock Android, but that's me. A lot of people don't prefer stock Android for a lot of things, like customization is not there in stock Android. But in this phone, there you will find a lot of features and customization, but it has ads too, which is freaking insane in my opinion. So if you wanna avoid ads, don't buy this phone. Then now let's talk about the connectivity. It has dual SIM card support as well as a dedicated SD card slot. Even though it has 64GB built in, you can also expand it with a dedicated SD card slot. That's great. And both dual SIM card can support 4G and dual VoLTE at the same time, which is insane. So I can use 2 Jio SIM cards in this phone at the same time, which is amazing in my opinion. Isn't it, guys? And talking about call quality, here I am super impressed with this phone, guys. I have used a lot of phone. I mean, a lot of phone in my life. And I have to say, if you're talking about just call quality, this phone can beat a 30,000 rupees smartphone in terms of call quality. The call quality, especially the earpiece quality, is pretty fantastic. I am in love with the call quality of this phone. The reception is good. The call quality is amazing. And talking about the sound quality, earpiece quality is pretty fantastic. No doubt about that. And the bottom single speaker is not that good, but it's very loud. I mean, it does not have low ends on all those things, but in 7,000 rupees, I was not expecting the low ends to be present here, but the speaker quality is pretty acceptable here. And talking about the sound quality from the earphone jack, it's good too. Overall sound quality is pretty good, A1 here. Now talking about the security, guys, it has a fingerprint unlock as well as a face unlock. So like I keep the finger and it unlocks, as you see. I mean, the fingerprint unlock is pretty good, and even the face unlock is good too. Let me show you. As you saw, okay, it does not work this time, as you saw. Yeah, the face unlock works pretty good too. So yeah, this is all about the reviews. And talking about some pros and cons, I have made a full dedicated video about the pros and cons. If you wanna see that, I will leave the card over here. You can go and check that out. The biggest con of this phone is the build quality. I don't like the build quality. It does not inspire confidence, but I have dropped this device a lot of time. I mean, a lot of time. It gets scratched very easily because it does not have any protection on the front. I guess the back is very prone to scratches. So use a cover if you like. Cover and screen protector, which is a tempered glass, you can use them. So it would be very protected. Otherwise, the phone is pretty good. Talking about the pricing, guys, this smartphone comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. And the price is just 7,000 rupees, which is insane. And in this 7,000 rupees, you are getting a very good package. So from my side, I am totally recommending this phone, guys. If you wanna buy this phone, just go ahead, close your eyes and buy this phone. It is not bad at all. It's a very nice phone. Especially if you have a very tight budget of 7,000 rupees, this is the best one that you can buy right now. Because it has a whole package in my opinion. The build quality is not that good. The display is fantastic. Battery life is amazing. Performance is pretty decent. And all those basic things are covered here. So if you wanna buy this, I will leave the link. You can go and buy this phone with that link. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If it did, then hit that like button Share this video with your friends who are looking to buy this smartphone or any other smartphone in this price category. It would be very helpful to them. And guys, if you love my content and if you want to see more videos from my side, you can subscribe this channel. After you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon so you will be notified when I post new videos like this one. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Bye. And now talking about the security, guys. It has a fingerprint scanner on the back and face unlock on the front. I mean, not on the front. You can use the front facing camera to be utilized as a face unlock. What I'm saying, I don't know. I have no idea. It has a fingerprint unlock as well as a face unlock. So as you see, and I'm in love with the face. I mean, it's not